Scandalmonger.
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
Voldemort?
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-Olga politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
It's important to follow the evidence in situations like this. You can't just accuse people left and right.
I gave you evidence. I told you. The articles.
Right. Other than that, is there anything else that makes you think this politician might be responsible?
Damn right there is. Fucker towed my car once.
What?
When he was municipal transport minister.
Okay.
I see.
So you don't like him.
I hate that guy so much.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scandalmonger. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back to Stun Gun. And maybe give him Biocell right there. Alright.
You think I don't know
Gruesome,
what's going
isn't
on
it?
here?
If you saw something, you have to tell us.
I can't let them get away with this.
Hi.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
I recognize you.
Hey.
I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
No, I was running from the police.
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
What the hell?
It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Org victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
Well, I used to be.
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may, still probably your best hope for helping to catch the killer.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an Aug.
Okay.
I'll talk to the officer in charge
Sure
and
he
see where he is
can't
with the
hear you
investigation.
because he's right there
help
and
him.
you're
I will.
within earshot.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
Oh.
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened.
Alright.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
Where's Montag?
Oh.
Hey.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh?
Daria.
Barely get 2 words
La
out.
la la la.
What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Yeah.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented.
Yes.
That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did.
2 months from the
Just because
beach.
my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Okay.
Careful of the evidence.
Interpol. Who do they
Away
think
from
they
the
are?
Oh my god. What kind of marks above Angela's Gunn's arm? It's forcibly removed. God.
These assholes try anything.
Without anonymization, whoever did this didn't seem to have... Okay. Examine.
I think he found something.
Bruises on Angela Gunn's necks are recent. They look like the killer strangled. Partial fingerprint. Okay. Needle. Piece of broken needle sticking out of Angela Gunn's right shoulder.
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean either.
That's good. Broken glass. Pot of glasses. ID card.
Away from the crimes.
There's one more piece of evidence I need. Yeah, Where's his body? It looks like it came from EMP, used primarily to disable electronics. People who rely on augmentations. Alright.
Interesting.
Okay. Harvester.
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Okay, so. Hey. Okay. So, wrong button. Where's my? How do I? What's in there? Like a shark or something? All right. All right. Okay, investigate the scene. All right. Well, I gotta go here anyway, so why not stop on my way?
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat. There was lightning and suddenly this
Cat
flash
Starlight?
of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
Where were you exactly?
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
Okay, I need you to focus.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl
Just
came
a
to the
small
big city
town
to escape
girl.
her problems.
Living
Try
in
and
the
become
Czech
famous.
Republic.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it.
Oh.
I mean, I think.
Okay.
So you heard his voice.
Very clearly, yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
Interesting.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him.
Not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark. Black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
Interesting.
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Cat calls I didn't want. Tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams who will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Yes, well, debate is different.
You are dreamy.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
Okay. Go talk to the gentleman.
Where you going?
Hi, Johnny Gunn. Let's talk.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Door's open.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
You are a charmer.
The dead one. The one whose body they found torn apart by some animal.
She has a name, you know. Angie to those who knew her, Angela to you.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Found your notebook, Johnny. You've been writing about Angie. Some of your descriptions resemble what happened to her.
You gonna arrest me for writing shitty poems? They're supposed to help me reconnect emotionally to things.
There's a lot of violence in the writing. You describe things that aren't that far off from what actually happened.
Breaking a line and breaking a neck aren't the same thing, are they now? Now you start pretending that they are, and you're no better than that lazy asshole detective. They don't like who I used to be, so they want to do whatever they can to put me away. That's all this is.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
I think you're a legitimate suspect. Unless you cooperate and offer some good answers. I think a jury may see it that way too.
Jury? You think hogs get juries in this city? I think that's fucking hilarious. Write that in your little report. Johnny finds me fucking hilarious.
I don't write reports.
Well, take note of this anyway. I wouldn't hurt Angela. And I don't want to know anything about her murder or the investigation.
Why not?
Because if I knew who did it, I might be tempted to kill them. And I don't do that anymore.
I still need to know where you were.
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah. So?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I've gone up against them before. I've seen a lot of them die.
Yeah, well, guess that makes two of us. I was in New South Wales. I saw my share of dead.
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning.
Like north and south, or like...
Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
Wait.
And then they told
That was
me
a fingerprint.
what they wanted me to do, and what would
How
happen
can an
if
ally
I-
hand leave a fingerprint?
Well, let me tell you something. It's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. Only to ask questions.
Apology accepted. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone.
Alright.
Need more beer. Bottles of beer on the wall, bottles of beer.
I don't see any compelling evidence. Can augmented hands itch. Successfully described as possible. 2024 was a good year for. It's more possible for your knuckles to itch than your palms to sweat. Huh. What was a good year for hands? It's no more possible for your knuckles to itch than your palms to sweat or your fingers to leave prints. These things cannot happen. Alright. Heinrich Rosen. Interesting.
98 bottles of beer on the wall. 98 bottles of beer.
A lot of alcohol you have here. Take that. More beer. Moolah.
Tomorrow. Something beer on the walls. Something beer.
Excuse me.
You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
Oh yeah? Well, I tell you, there's something there, Sonny Jim. I will not rest until... Never mind. I'll just leave you to what you're doing. Find compelling evidence.
Take one down, pass it around. Something, something.
No other compelling evidence here. Alright.
Tomorrow.
Oh.
If there is a tomorrow. 99 bottles.
There we go.
Beer on the wall. 99 bottles.
Okay.
Could be right around the corner.
Hey, guy.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Not the case.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn.
Oh?
He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an AUG, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Okay,
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder,
Wow.
you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh. A fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
He doesn't have fingerprints.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
Maybe Johnny wanted something to remember her by. Or maybe someone found a dead body and started cutting. There's a lot of scavengers around here. To them, taking an arm is like taking a wallet.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Needle, huh? In which shoulder?
The right shoulder. Why?
It's probably nothing. I just remember this other cop, Smolinski. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone following in the footsteps of an old murderer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. Some of the things you've been noticing, I'll be honest, they're starting to sound very familiar. Someone like you would probably say it's worth looking into.
And how would I do that?
Smolinski died in that police station bombing. If any of his files survived, they would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe Smolinski found something that can shed light on this mess.
Okay.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
They did the body.
Body jumps out at me.
Oh my god, really?
Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this... why?
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh. You are just...
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
You are the worst cop
I found
ever.
what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife.
And he would have been knocked out as well.
Use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
Then don't say
I
your
know
husband.
she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
You are just... Alright.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been
Bell
arrested
Tower.
for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Alright.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her.
Describe
I
him
would
as
be too.
big. Johnny was not
You
big,
seem
he was
to
kind
have
of
made a good
scrawny.
impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
I'll take that under consideration.
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician...
Katy Perry's more rad
didn't
uncle.
get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here.
Now, when you say not far from here,
Day, be my guest.
are you
But
telling
that's
me I
all
need
you'll
to
be
take another
doing by telling
fucking
him his
train ride?
rival is dead.
Okay.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news.
Oh,
My
wait a second.
bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
I haven't talked to Radko yet.
Actually,
Sorry.
there's something I need to check first. I don't want to accuse the wrong man.
Don't overthink it.
Sure. Okay. Oh, for the love of...
Who do they think they are?
Shazbat. Alright, I want to talk to Radko Perry.
Fuck away.
No respect.
Hello,
Are
Radko
you
Perry.
Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-AUG speech I gave, save your indignation, okay? I'm only the voice of the people. I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem, it isn't with me. It's with the way this issue is polling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn,
Who?
a journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh, how sad.
But you wouldn't
Excuse
know
me?
anything about it.
What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
I heard she was about to expose you. Is that why you killed her? Or did you have someone do it for you?
Expose me? Expose me for what? Who are you? What do you want from me?
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh?
Wow.
No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Can you tell me where you were tonight?
Out getting votes?
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
You think this is funny? Someone dies and you flaunt the fact that people will lie for you?
You're going to lock me up for trying to stay positive?
You're not
You don't
staying
think this is
positive.
serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not gonna tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her. She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long
I
as
really
they're
don't like
talking
this
about
guy
it,
at all.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the AUG vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit. But our hatred was professional, not personal. Nothing to kill over.
Wow.
Your politics are viciously anti-AUG, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Wow.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against AUGs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You're not doing a very good job tonight.
I'm doing just fine.
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
Sure you don't want to add anything about Angela?
This guy's being
Got what
cagey.
she deserved, but not from me.
You really hate AUGs that much?
Some more than others.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you.
Never mind. What a horrible thing to think.
Get lost.
Hmm. Dun 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 dun. Oh, why is it restricted? Oh. Oh my. Huh.
Gunther would try to attack these upstanding.
Mounted in Rocco Perry's office. Shit. Oh. '99. You're keeping an eye out. Yes, listen, there's something in my safe I want you to dispose of tonight. Oh, your zip code is up, burn it, and swallow it all the way above. Alright. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Sex swing. Baseball bat. Oh. Safe. No, wrong button. Hold on here. Alright, so stealth.
Anomaly detected.
Shit.
Trace program initiated.
Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Access granted.
Okay. Mail. Just want to verify. Oh, more importantly, 70%. Strategy moving forward must say, no matter what the question your answer, must drive people home, single message. Area doesn't like O's, all that matters here, we associate with name. Okay. Printing services. Discuss the printing of a short educational tract. Upcoming book. Messenger. Okay. Oh. Alright. So it wasn't him. I still want to see what's in his safe. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like a Clouseau here. Oh my god. Here is your safe. Safe is upstairs. It's on the wall. Unlock. Huh? The hell is it?
Watch out.
Oh well. Tracking. Blackmail photo. Oh my. What kind of man you are? Yours is the worst kind of prejudice. You're a hypocrite. You hate because probably this picture you have is disgusting, but wow. Huh. Okay.
Who would even listen to that crap?
Hi! How'd you just went by? Thanks. There's a... Hmm? See him on... Wait a minute, that's Daria. Again.
Něco je donutí na nás zaútočit. Připadá mi, jako by se město pod tím tlakem hroutilo.
0010. Hi. You gonna go again? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Time to do some... Sure, why not? Alright. Let's see what we can find here. Alright. Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh, wait a second here. Valuable Fake Jasmine. Associations. Strip Club. Bases of EMP augmented with discovered in trash gas strands of fur. She was a prostitute. Black Bear. Copycat killings, archives, those things. Okay. Black Bear. Okay. Can always use one of those. Okay. I think I'm gonna accuse that douchebag. Alright. Just for him to leave again. Okay. Excuse me.
Maybe tomorrow.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Shut up.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Because he didn't do it.
I don't think you're gonna like this. That politician, Radko Perry, I believe he's guilty of killing Angela.
Still with the politician. Look, I understand wanting to make a guy like that go down for something. I really do. But murder, that's not an easy sell.
I looked into that old case you pointed me to. I read Smolinski's notes. Long story short, I believe Radko Perry's a harvester copycat. All these killings are related, and Perry can be linked to all of them.
Tell me you're kidding.
There's a mounted bear head at Radko's place. The fur's a plausible match to samples taken from the other crime scene.
A bear head? I think you might need to get some sleep. Listen to yourself. You're clutching at straws.
Straws?
I mean, even for an Interpol guy, this is thin.
The last victim was an augmented prostitute. The same kind Radko likes to frequent.
Remind me not to tell you where I was on Friday. Look, going to places like that, it can suggest many things about a man, but not necessarily that he's a killer.
Radko's career is based on an anti-aug agenda, but he frequents aug prostitutes on the sly. Maybe one of them threatens to uncover him and he kills her. Then maybe Angela Gunn comes along and threatens him with the same thing, so he kills again. He makes it look like a copycat killing to throw people off.
My God, you're obsessed with this
Oh my
guy.
God, really?
Plausible? Maybe. You really want me to go after a man with just this?
Your department was willing to go after Johnny Gunn with a lot less.
Yeah, that's true. But you're supposed to be better than us. Look, your instincts are probably better than mine for this kind of thing.
Yeah?
Willing to push for us to look into Radko. Maybe you're right. Maybe there's something there.
I have all of this.
God, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Makes two of us.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
Time
Who
to
do they
wrap
think
this
they
up.
are?
All right. Let's call it a night. Get someone to pick her up.
What do we do about Johnny Gunn?
Forget him. We're going after Radko Ped. About time someone took a close look at that guy.
Start looking into a man like that. You're not worried what we might find?
Worried? I'm terrified. Go bring him in. If there's any trouble, make sure you're the one shooting first.
Yes, sir.
And would someone please get me a damn coffee?
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
The police are looking into a local anti-AUG politician, Radko Perry, for this murder and maybe a few others. I don't think this was an isolated case.
Okay. Does that mean I'm still in danger?
I hope not, but just in case, if you ever need to reach me, you know how.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Thank you very much for watching, folks. Remember, if you like what you see, please hit subscribe and like down below here at youtube.com/TeamDBAH, where you get a brand new video 7 days a week. Also, please feel free to check out TeamDBAH.com to check out our weekly podcast that is available on Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Player FM. We have a weekly pull list where Jake and myself tell you what comic books you should be reading for the week. That comes out on Wednesday. And, of course, we have a monthly Loot Crate review from Jamie. So, we hope you like what you see over there. Thanks for stopping by and for your continued loving downloads. We'll see you next week, and please remember, don't be a hero. Good night.